This video is brought to you by G Fuel. Use promo code KING to get 10% off your next order. Welcome everyone to another video, and in this video we're going to be featuring some battles in the Open Ultra League with Hitmontop. Hitmontop is a pure fighting type that has access to counter, close combat, and Stone Edge. Usually pretty interesting Pokemon. You need 100% for the Hitmontop, so it's a pretty rare Pokemon to get. I'm definitely looking to build the XL Candy and hopefully one day get a hundo, but let's go ahead and get started with the battles. We have Pidgeot into Machamp, a very good lead here. They actually come into Giratina. Okay, and this is actually a very good counter switch with the Shadow Drapion. They land the Dragon Claw, not a big deal though. Does have a Sludge Bomb as a second move, which is pretty decent. This Crunch actually did a little bit more damage than I thought. It does sneak in an extra Poison Sting. I believe this trainer is from Chile. So I think it was one short. That might be the CMP type or one short. Can't recall. Doesn't really matter here. Gonna go for the Sludge Bomb. They will look to counter down, which is a little bit problematic, but honestly the Sludge Bomb is gonna do a lot of damage to the Machamp. Actually gonna immediately switch out. They switch out into a Walrein onto that's crazy. All right, we have a Pidgeot into Empoleon. Obviously not a good lead here, but kind of like double weak to this Pidgeot, to this Empoleon. I probably let this go, right? It definitely doesn't KO. Gonna go straight for the Brave Bird. Ideally, you want to do 2 Gusts for like better timing, that kind of stuff. But looks like it's just gonna let it go down, and then gonna go into Hitmontop. They actually come into Kingdra here. Very interesting. Gonna throw the close combat. Let's see what the opponent wants to do here. Curious if this is like double dragon. This is probably an Octazooka, but you kind of have no choice but to shield it. Hopefully no debuff. Oof. Okay, that is nasty there. Now this Crunch is not going to do very much damage. 2-stage attack drop is pretty brutal. Oof. That is awful. And honestly, this next Crunch won't KO either. And you have to, I would say, no shield the Octazooka from here. No point in preserving this Drapion anymore. It definitely doesn't KO. Should be able to counter down before they make a turn move here. Oh, but they have, oh my gosh, they have the Charm Ninetales in the back. Okay, this is a pretty interesting lead here. Pretty neutral. Good timing by the opponent, or good denial. One of the two. They do land the Crunch, no debuff. They actually come into Politoed. Gonna go straight for the Brave Bird. Doesn't have a clear answer to this Politoed, so gonna go to Hitmontop, especially after landing that Brave Bird. Gonna do some very nice damage with these counters. We'll be able to farm down. They'll definitely make 2 other balls, but that's not too big a deal. They tried to CMP tie, or they just threw when they got the move. I should be able to farm down pretty easily here, and then we'll see what comes in. It's actually going to come in with the Drapion. Gonna throw the close combat, and we'll see what the opponent wants to do. They do end up shielding, and gonna be able to land another close combat. These Poison Stings don't do very much damage, so even with the 4-stage attack drop, this is gonna be a very difficult farm down. Yeah, this is gonna be a brutal farm down. There's absolutely no way they can farm down. Gonna let this go. I'm curious if you go Drapion or you go Pidgeot. There you go. Okay, gonna go Drapion. They come into Swampert. This is okay. Obviously not a good counter switch to deal with, but honestly, these with the defense fall, you can just 2-shield your way through this Swampert. It makes sense to shield against Swampert because the Hydro Cans would do more damage than any move that the Drapion would throw. Some weird timing on the moves there. It looks like they got a Mud Shot and the move through, but could just Feather Dance this as well. This definitely will not KO, even if it's a Sludge Bomb. Ends up being a Crunch. It's not a big deal, and the opponent decides to leave, recognizing that this game is over. Very nice play. We have a Pidgeot into Scrafty. and they come into Kanto Muck. Interesting. They do throw the Thunder Punch. And I'm assuming you're gonna Brave Bird, and then probably go to Drapion. Might be double poison though. Okay, they don't reach the move. Okay, I usually just let it go down at this point in time. Okay, well that's okay too. Come to Drapion. This is totally fine though. Even a Focus Blast won't KO at this health range, but they might. Okay, I was gonna say they might Zap Cannon. In this case, like landing the Crunch sooner is better. But let's see what the opponent wants to do. Does have to be careful. Okay, gonna take a little bit of risky play there by throwing on alignment because they definitely could have caught the move. Oh, they did catch the move. Okay, that I was like, it's a little bit risky here, but not too big a deal. If the defense fell, that would be much better. Okay, this is another pup. You're gonna shield this. I don't think you can, there's no way you can counter down. Okay, gonna go for the double close combat. Let's see if the opponent decides to shield. They do not. You definitely throw this right away, but again, this looks not so great. Especially if they have, honestly, if they have Zap Cannon, this is definitely over. If it's Focus Blast, it probably won't KO. They Thunder Punch here. There's definitely they definitely have another Thunder Punch. Yeah, it's gonna be more than enough to take out the Drapion. And yeah, throwing on the alignment there was really risky. Really nice play by the opponent. We have Pidgeot into Scrafty, so very good lead. They come into Talonflame, not a great situation. Gonna shield. Winning switch is not overly important. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good timing. Maybe do 2 more than throw. Okay, they do get a move through. That's okay though. I'd probably look to do 2 more than throw, or 4 more than throw. Okay, kind of a tricky situation. Honestly, probably should switch right away. Like throw the Sludge Bomb here. No point in getting counter down, in my opinion. I think it's better just to switch into him on top right now. Yeah, switching to him on top. They come into Blim here. But this thing's like okay though, because basically like Pidgeot can clean up this match. They're like double weak to Pidgeot. The Shadow Ball almost certainly won't KO. Him on top has some decent bulk to it, even though it's like slightly, under CP'd, if that's a word. Only at 2438. They're gonna be able to farm down. Okay, they actually don't farm down, which is actually pretty huge. You go straight into Drapion. Oh, they switch into, okay, they do pup. You look to farm down. Even boosted foul play won't KO, and does actually sneak in the Gust, which is actually really huge. And then we're gonna see okay, they actually decide to leave the match. I guess you Feather Dance them, and there's not really too much they can do. And we're gonna go. They can switch into Drapion. Honestly, kind of an annoying matchup. Does get the counter through. We'll see if they have Aqua Tail or Sludge Bomb. Okay. So, kind of a. Do they actually bait there? That's crazy. For the close combat, maybe try CMP tie on the next crunch. Or actually, they let it go. Interesting. And they come in with Bubble Jelly. And curious what they have in the back. Does land another Stone Edge, which is really nice. And the opponent does get a few more counters in. They come to Ninetales. This is actually okay though. Just gonna straight Feather Dance this Ninetales, which is really nice. This match should be pretty much over at this point in time. Now they're debuffed. You definitely don't need to shield this. And you can just go straight Sludge Bomb. I think he's okay. Gonna shield this. Okay, I'm not 100% sure the shield by. It's okay too. Does have to be careful of the catch though, because quite a bit of time has elapsed now. They actually let it go. Unless they, I don't. Nothing. Definitely nothing KOs here. They do get a bubble through though. And they're just gonna switch out. Yeah, this matchup's over. Even if they Ice Beam here, this game match is over. Which they obviously don't have. Gonna be able to gust down and take out the gelatin. Very nice play. All right. We have Pidgeot into Scrafty. Another excellent lead for this Pidgeot, and they come into Cresselia. Cresselia does not like Drapion, but it's gonna need to land 3 crunches likely unless they get debuff. No debuff there. This is gonna be a very awkward like farm down, because like honestly 2 Moonblasts almost KOs the Drapion. Gonna throw on the CMP tie with the Moonblast. Again, this doesn't KO. Would barely survive this. Should be able to survive this and Poison Sting down, especially with that debuff. But honestly, this matchup is like so close. They do come to Scrafty, and they come into. Okay, very interesting. I think you let this go. Yeah. Should be able to survive this. And then you switch to Pidgeot. They do get a move here. Okay, they actually go up to the Brave Bird. Oh, interesting. And then you do 1 Gust, then throw the Feather Dance. Yeah, and then they should be 2 away. So you'll be able to get 3 more Gusts in. And then should be able to farm down. Oh, no, they actually move here. Okay, sorry. I'm totally miscounting there. But it doesn't really matter. Should be able to farm down this Talonflame, and then you're going to be able to Brave Bird this Scrafty, and we're going to say goodbye to Scrafty. This should be enough. Yeah. Oh, she's not quite enough, but you're going to be able to counter down and take out the Scrafty with some counters from him on top. Very nice play. All right, we have Pidgeot into Nidoqueen. Honestly, Nidoqueen is really annoying for this team. They do throw the Poison Fang right away. Honestly, I like to Brave Bird here, but it's not so clear you should Brave Bird just because of your weaknesses in the back. But let's see what the opponent decides to do. They actually end up shielding. Now this allows you to stay because you can survive this Poison Fang. And should be able to make it to at least another Feather Dance. I'm not sure about the Brave Bird. Okay. No, not able to make it there. Without shielding, I should say. And they actually come into Deoxys. This is actually okay. Come straight into Drapion. And this puts them into crunch range. But you just take this move here. You build up some energy. They do Rock Slide. Very interesting. Basically go to almost 100. And they're at 90 right now, so they'll have Crunch banked. Actually let it go. And they come into Greedent. Okay. Tricky here. Tricky. This Body Slam doesn't KO. Resist the Bullet Seeds, I should say. And they do get okay, move through this. This is complicated. They come into Nidoqueen here. Oof, okay. Though close combat will KO. I think you let this. Okay, gonna shield this. I'm not so clear. Okay, does get the catch, so it makes sense that they. Okay, this should be game over, right? Just double up on the close combat. Yeah, the close combat, it's gonna be enough to take out The Neo Queen and the close combat should be enough to take a very tanky Greedent, and this should be game over. Oh my gosh, the Greedent actually survived. Oh my gosh. Okay, that could have been bad. That could have been bad, but okay. This Komodo, they actually switch out into Snorlax. Okay, so they must have two things weak to counter in the back, and this is like their counter answer. It's uncomfortable here, to be honest. Probably have to shield once, or yeah, gonna have to shield once, which is okay. And then look to just double close combat. Even if they snuck in a Dragon Tail, should be able to survive the Dragon Tail. Okay, that actually did a huge amount of damage to this Komodo. And actually, okay, they switch out to Registeel here. Oof, okay, this is actually pretty nasty here, to be honest. But they need two moves to KO. I don't think one. Okay, they actually do end up shielding. They do get the defense fall. You let this go. Okay, they zap cannon. 2, 3. So they will be able to make it to the Focus Blast before the next crunch. Just like one turn beforehand. Yeah. This is a Focus Blast. So the good thing is that it's not gonna debuff. The bad part here is that actually should be able to make it to another crunch after this, and actually gets a double defense fall. It does have to be careful of them catching, but gonna go straight for it. They're gonna have to throw. They should be like 4 away. Okay, they bank the move. They try to snipe there. Is this gonna be a close combat, or is this gonna be it is a close combat? Should be able to live the close combat and should be able to farm down. Does have the Brave Bird. I'm actually gonna Feather Dance this Reggie. Yeah, should be enough anyways. The Reggie's very low. Very well played there. All right, we have Pidgeot into Registeel. Very terrible matchup. This team is very weak to Registeel. Should be able to land the crunch before the Zap Cannon. And we'll see. Oh, they actually get the defense fall, which is very nice. This is enough for the Zap Cannon. Gonna let it go. They need 2 anyways. And looks like they're gonna be able to. Okay, they actually come to Talonflame. Gonna throw it 4. Let's see if this Talonflame decides to farm down or not. Okay, maybe could have Sludge Bomb there though. Talonflame. Okay, this Talon. You gotta let this first one go. If they Brave Bird, then you should be able to farm down. Yeah, we'll be able to live this. Gonna be able to farm down. Immediate swap here. They should still be locked in for. Oh, oof. Very nice play by the opponent. Okay, well, they're gonna have to no shield this, right? Like to have any chance. That would be the most illogical no shield. Oh my gosh. Okay. Interesting. Okay, well, you just Feather Dance this a bunch, right? Does get the move through. Or do you Brave Bird here? Okay. I wasn't sure if you should Brave Bird here, because honestly, they're not going to be able to lock on down. And like a Zap Cannon is going to KO regardless, right? And okay, gonna go for the Brave Bird. They are 2-stage debuffed here, so this is gonna be. Oh man, okay. Oh god, if they would have Brave Bird initially there, oh man, that was actually a very way closer match than it should have been, to be honest. But the fact that they came Ninetales into the very nice, able to get the Gust through there, just because they threw at 6, And we'll see what this opponent wants to do. Gonna go for the Feather Dance. The Braybird doesn't KO normal Nidoqueen, but does bring it down low enough that one gust pretty much KOs it. So this is like a -1 Poison Fang. It looks like they will be able to reach another move here. Gonna shield, and then we're gonna see the immediate Braybird. Definitely can't over tap here. Ooh, okay, well, that's okay. Less farm for the next Pokemon. To come into Giratina. Well, this is totally fine though. This is very nice here. They do throw the Dragon Claw. They need 4 more for the next Dragon Claw. And we'll see what they want to do here. They come. Oh man, this is just hard counter city right now. But honestly, Scrafty is like, you know, these fighter matchups don't make any sense because Scrafty should be getting absolutely decimated in these matchups. But just because like things are so much bulkier, it just like can boost up its counters so much. It's obviously still a losing matchup for Scrafty, but it does. Ooh, just barely able to make it to the Stone Edge. They definitely have to no shield this, right? Oh, they actually do shield it. Okay, interesting. I think the no shield, it was like maybe their only chance to win, because honestly, the crunch is gonna KO, and they would have to land 3 Dragon Claws, which is just like not gonna happen. So they have to call it there. If they call it and it's just a close combat, then should be able to actually have a very good chance of winning. But that's okay. Sometimes you just want to shield to see whether or not you can play it out. But anyways, very fantastic battles there. Thank you very much for sending me those battles. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see everyone in the next video.